Hey family, it's me, Mariah Kennedy. And this is my intro. This is me getting to know you. So drop down in the comments like where you from, or where you moved from, or where you're thinking about going in the comments. But this is about me and my journey here to the DMV. It is June 2026. I came here in August 2024. I am from Fairfax, South Carolina, the Low Country. I did half of my teenage early years in Fairfax all the way up until 10th grade. Then my mom moved us to Orangeburg, South Carolina. There I finished high school and went on to Claflin University, where I graduated with a degree in early childhood administration. Alright, so August of 23, I went back to school. It's my last year of school. I was single, ended up meeting this guy. We stayed together for up until 25 October, honestly. Anyways, we did long distance. He ended up graduating like a year before me. He moved up here. He had a sister up here. He ended up becoming a teacher. He didn't major in teaching, but he ended up liking teaching, which is, I'm so happy for him. He still enjoys it. He's a great teacher now. Yeah, he ended up moving up here. When he moved up here that year, we did long distance. It was rough. It wasn't like bad, but it was like rough. I wish I could have seen him more. But you know, he was doing his thing. I was doing my thing. I was working 2 jobs. Shout out to Cookout. Shout out to all the places that made me who I am today, like Dario, Happy Land, Distinctive Learning in Orangeburg, SC State Child Care Center on their campus. Like all these little things, my professors, Dr. Johnson, Dr. Waymer, all those people that pour into me in South Carolina. So that's where it started at. And then God called me to the DMV area. I ended up meeting my ex-boyfriend, and he moved me up here. I moved up here with $800 in my flipping pocket, my SUV Honda CRV. I was worried I would not get a job. Nobody would hire me. I ended up finding this job on the internet. Don't know how it happened. I remember receiving a text message in a Taco Bell with my best friend Alex. Like, we're literally talking. I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna get a job. I don't know where, like, who was gonna hire me. And they reached back out to me. I ended up sending them my resume. I sent the principal my resume, and I sent her, like, I made sure my profile picture was on my account. She ended up writing me back. She was like, we have a 3rd grade position available. And I'm like, great. Baltimore ended up getting me. I'm on a conditional license now. I will be a certified teacher by October 2026. A 2-year, 3-year conditional license. Yeah, so I moved up here. My first year as a 3rd grade teacher was great. Like, basically I was like rookie of the year. I knew what to do. I came in with the heart to help my children. I ended up having a class of 21 students. 11 of my students had IEPs. Now, IEP is an individualized learning plan, which I had to cater to each and every one of my students' needs all the time, every day. I mean, I had a student with a TBI. I had autistic kids. I had my kids ADHD. I had some of those combined with all in one. And you know, I love them. Each and every one of my students were very special to me. Each and every one of them carry a special place in my heart today, and they made me who I am today. They made me show up every day for work. I came in love, and I wanted to be creative for them. I rocked my first year. I would say that the administration was not as hands-on as I probably would have liked them to be, but being that I was in a building with such strong people who have been teaching, who understand that sometimes you don't get somebody holding your hand. You're going to get what you get. And I'm a forever learner. I'm going to learn from anybody. I feel like any opportunity, any feedback that I can take, I will receive. And I want to hear now. Give it to me clear, straight, and direct. Here, hand it here. Forever learner. That's something that I pride myself on. That's something that I said in my interview. Also, shout out to the summer camps that I did residential stuff. Like, your girl was working when I got up here, me and my ex, like, you know, being separated. Well, we lived together before he left, and then we went long distance, and then we started staying together. Doing that, it can be challenging getting to know someone. Like, we both are in that coming out of college stage, so it's like different. We're still trying to get to know ourselves. Like, we're still trying to get to know our own habits, like, you know, being truthful and vulnerable in areas where we didn't have to talk about them because we weren't in person, so it just wasn't, you know, we didn't have to share those parts of ourselves. And when we began to live together, like, those parts of ourselves shown, and communicating those different parts really didn't, you know, work out too well. Anyways, fast forward to October of 2025, but June of 2025, I had a friend and her 2 kids come stay with us. That for me was like an escape, being that I did not say this in the video, but I was feeling a little lonely. That was cool. It was nice to like see how it will be with like kids, or even just like another family member around. That did not hurt or help our relationship in no fashion, no form. So I would not recommend, however, but it'll be, you know, for people with no kids or just don't live that like life, it'll be nice to see, so it could, like, you know, really put you in an adult mind space to know like what you want and what you don't want, in all areas. Because if you're with somebody, you expect to be with them forever, and that's maybe if y'all want kids, you know, that will come along, or even family members coming around, you know, all that stuff will come up. Now, boom, yeah, I was in June. No, it was in July of 25. July 25, my grandmother Sylvia died. When my grandmother Sylvia died, it was shocking. It was crazy. I remember where I was at. I was in Silver Spring. I was on a couch, and my mom was like, "Is anybody home?" I'm like, "Yeah, somebody here." I'm like, "What's going on?" She was like, "Grandma Sylvia passed away." My grandma Sylvia passed away in Ecuador on a trip meeting my uncle's wife's family. When I tell you I had just seen my grandma 2 weeks prior, we had shared our first glass of wine together. It was something that, you know, I was just like, I was waiting for. She was so excited to come see my place here in Maryland, and it was just like, dang, I was like, "Grandma, next time." And I was so sure, to be so sure. We never know. You never know. But yeah, my grandma passed away. Made peace with that. Went home of August. My homegirl and her 2 kids went home that week as well. Came back. School started that very next day, I believe, and I was in it. Fast forward my birthday time. I was very highly disappointed on my birthday. Nothing was celebrated. I wasn't celebrated. 25 is a big age, and I really and truly should celebrate before it's over, because I have done so much in 25. 25, I said that I would be selfish. 25, I just knew that it was just going to be all about me. I was taking my life, and I was doing it just and only for me, nobody else. No expectations, no people pleasing, no none of that. It was just only for me. So I ended up spending Thanksgiving alone. Should have went, and I'm not gonna ever say it's a regret. I just said should have went home though. Should have went home, but stayed home, made dinner for myself, and like took in that time for myself, catering to myself. FaceTime my family. They wasn't like salty, but they was like, you know, in their feels. Then fast forward a few weeks later, my brother dies, is murdered, shot 5 times. In South Carolina. And granted, my brother is no saint. He was not doing the best of acts, but that's my brother, and someone shot him 5 times after he was already not doing anything. We'll get into more of that later on in the future. My ex, yep, my ex, y'all heard it. My ex came to my school. He sat down. It was by my whiteboard. I remember the exact thing. I was on my laptop. I came in. I think I made myself breakfast that morning. I couldn't stop listening to like brother love hood music. Like, I know you're proud of me. Look at all the shit I prevail. The youngest that you see, making sure the family eat well. I did that. I think I ate salmon grits, eggs. Like, I made a whole, I was very relaxed. Like, I had a sense of peace about me that morning that was unreal. The man came to my school, and he was like, Mariah, your brother's gone, Kendall's gone. I'm like, what? Like, Kendall passed away. I was in shock. He's like, where's the tissue? I'm still in shock. I'm just like, so I walked to the front office, and I get to the IEP, and I'm like, and I just broke down, and I just like, I gotta leave. I end up driving. I drove myself home. I drove myself home, y'all. I drove myself home. I mean, I made it almost there. I ended up calling my homegirl, Brandis. I'm like, Brandis, pray for me right now. Pray for me right now. She's like, Mariah, what's wrong? What's wrong? And I'm trying to tell her, like, I'm like, just pray for me. She's like, no, I need to make sure you make it home. We made it home, and she was just like, okay. Brandis did not pray for me in that moment. And at that time, she probably knew I was not even ready. No, I was just like, Brandis, please, please. She's just screaming. End up going in the house. My ex, his dad, like, ended up financing my trip back home. So grateful for it. Ended up missing like 3 weeks of work. So grateful for that. Came home, missed another week. That was 4 weeks of work. I was paid throughout that whole time. When I say God write checks, God write checks. We'll get into the funeral and all of that other stuff another time. But right now I'm trying to get to it. I came home. I still felt by myself. I still felt lonely. And then, you know, spring break came. I woke up one day. I said, F it, I want to buy a car. I woke up and bought a car. I bought a 2023, 27,000 miles, a Volkswagen Taos, all by myself, no co-signer. When I say you can do anything, you can do anything you want to do in this world. Like, little girl had dreams of just land, job, car in the low country. Did not care. I did not want to see no big city lights. Like, this is not it. But I see myself growing and flourishing so much. Came back, started cheerleading squad. Cheerleading squad got so much buzz already. Girls very excited. And now I'm here. And now I'm dating. And I'm just living. I'm going out. I'm finding different things to do. So y'all gonna be here on this journey with me. I'm gonna go back in time, and I'm gonna talk about some situations, little by little. Just give me time, be patient, drop in the comments any questions you have for me. And yeah, I am somebody who is, I would say, carefree. I am somebody who lives by rules, but I oppose the collective. I'm not everybody. I'm very different. I'm in therapy. I have a mom, I have a dad, I have a sister, I have a family. I have more than that. I have a family. I have a lot of people that love me, and I love a lot of people. And if you stay along for this journey, hopefully I get to, when I see you, I know you're my people. Hopefully I lock it in my brain. I'm gonna get better at remembering people. Comment so I can see your name. Subscribe so I can know you are my family. Toodaloo. Feb 30.